Okay guys, it's Blahzaye, and we're just going to be going over a quick video on Terastallizing. Since Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has been out for a day now, and people kind of got their hands on it. You've seen plenty of videos online. I think we just might as well just go through the articles and see what they're saying about Terastallizing, and try to like define what's going to be the good techniques and stuff when you're trying to do the advanced gameplay and stuff like that. Let's get into it. Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Terra types explained. Every new Pokemon game seems to introduce some new battle mechanic for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's Terastallizing, the equivalent of Pokemon Sword and Shield's Dynamax and Gigantamax features. It's a way to switch up how battles work in certain scenarios, and it's one of the more interesting parts of battles in Scarlet and Violet. That's because a Pokemon's Terra type doesn't have to match its actual type, meaning that a fire type can have a water type Terra type, changing up its type, strengths, and weaknesses when the mechanic is used. In total, there are 18 different Terra types any Pokemon can have, which makes for a huge number of potential combinations. What are all the Terra types? We have Bug, Dark, Dragon, Electric, Fairy, Fighting, Fire, Flying, Ghost, Grass, Ground, Ice, Poison, Psychic, Rock, Steel, and Water. How to find your Terra type Pokemon. All Pokemon have a Terra type, which means you can find Pokemon that Terastallize anywhere. You'll also see Pokemon in the Paldean overworld who sparkle and glow. These are basically just harder wild Pokemon fights. You'll have to knock down these Pokemon to remove the effects before catching them. These seem to be set encounters around the world, and you'll definitely see them. You'll find Pokemon with Terra types that don't match their actual type through Terra Raid battles in the Paldean world. These are signified by big glowing crystals that have a huge glowing tower you can see from a mile away. These are marked on the Paldean map with a little star denoting the Pokemon's Terra type. In the map above, for instance, there are 3 Terra Raid battles marked respectively in yellow and a green. These guys right here. In yellow and green and blue. An easy way to get these is to fly to the nearest Pokestop and cruise over from there. And then to kick off these battles, you just collide with the crystals. The Terra Raid battles you'll find in Paldea range from 1 to 5 stars, with 5-star raid being the hardest. You can also join Terra Raid battles through the Poke Portal, accessible through the game's main menu when you hit the X button. The Terra Raid battles set up 4 trainers against 1 powerful terrestrial Pokemon. If you're entering the raid alone, you'll get assigned 3 other NPCs to battle with. These teammates are fine for easier Terra Raids, but are useless for 5-star ones. They don't have any conception of type matchups and typically do almost no damage. You'll also be given the option to choose what Pokemon you want to use too. With friends, you're able to make much quicker work of Terra Raids, especially if folks work together to address type matchups. You'll all attack the terrestrial Pokemon in turns, and they'll attack back for you. At some point, the Pokemon will get stronger and you'll have to Terastallize yourself to do much damage. But in these raids, you can get knocked out and have to respawn after an increasing amount of time. First 5 seconds, next 10 seconds, and so on. You're on a time limit and you can only use the one mechanic once per raid, so use it wisely. You just keep attacking with your one allotted Pokemon until you win or run out of time. You can't use items to keep you alive, but there are 3 options for cheering, which increases damage, defense, or heals you and your friends. This replaces your move for a round. Once you've knocked the Pokemon out, there are 2 options: catch or don't catch. Once that through, if you win, you'll be rewarded with a bunch of items. And that, guys, just real fast, like 4-minute video on how Terra Raid battles work. See you in the next one. Peace.